Hi, I'm Sally. I actually am working in the library here on the college campus. And I moved here about 2.5 years ago and discovered this path up to Eliestoun and absolutely fell in love with it. And it's almost a daily thing for me to come up here. And I have my various tree friends that I've made a lot of friends with. And it would not be the same at all without the house standing here. That would absolutely change the entire spirit.
This is like one of my favorite runs on campus because of the house. And I went here one time and there's like a beautiful sunset in the background and the house just looks like gorgeous. And I wouldn't have come if it was just like a trail in the woods.
Great looking off the bluffs and enjoying the view from Eliestoun, and want to see it stay for many runs to come.
I'm Nikki O'Hagan. I live just down the road from Eliestoun, and this is one of my favorite walks to just get some peace and quiet. And the view here is just awesome, looking over the river, and it's a very wonderful place to have some quiet thought and rest. And I just love the house in the background here. It just fills the space and has such a sense of history to it.
It's actually the one that converted me to Eliestoun. I arrived at Principia in January, I think it was, 2013. My first walk at Principia was in this deep, deep snow. Up here to Eliestoun, we stopped and we looked. We went in all the windows, peeked in all the windows to the house, and we just, we're just wondering, when is this house going to be revived? And it's so beautiful. But we're still walking.
The show's just so beautiful and the house is such a landmark and it wouldn't be the same without it.
My name's Helen Wills. I am president of the board of the Friends of Eliestoun, which is a not-for-profit group working to renew and revitalize the mansion.
My name's Laura McMullen. I'm acting as the secretary on the Friends of Eliestoun group.
I'm Jerry Lewitz, Jerry Hosmer Lewitz, and I'm treasurer of the Friends of Eliestoun. Some of us heard that Eliestoun was in danger of being destroyed, and we got a lot of signatures right away from Principia alumni and friends and architects around the country, preservationists around the country, even from abroad.
I needed to do two things. I needed to have real academic use for Principia, and I need to figure out how to pay for it, which would not be coming from any Principia funds.
Basically, we're trying to save the building. If we don't come up with $100,000 in pledges by December 31st, the building will be demolished. We need to have, if we get the funding, the donations pledged, then we have to have the money in hand by March 31st, 2015. Both those prerequisites have to be met in order for us to keep this building.
And at Alumni Weekend, we heard that if we could raise $100,000 by the end of this year, Eliestoun would be saved.
Eliestoun is important to me for a number of different reasons. When I was a student, I never lived here, but there were some girls in my house who did when they were education majors. And they invited me and several friends and our house parents up, got out all the china, and did a really neat 3 or 4 course meal, and treated us a couple of times to meals up here, showed us the little hidden compartment in the in the cabinet in the dining room.
You're talking about sleeping over
Your stories.
Okay, my husband always wanted to sleep out on the porch during a thunderstorm. And we made arrangements. They had the whole family come, and we brought our sleeping bags and I guess chairs of some kind or something to sleep on out there. And there was no storm.
For me, the importance of having the building here is just the history around it. How could you not want something this beautiful to stay on our campus? The Principians who have been in this building, all the way from Mary Kimball Morgan to students who did projects here or lived here, is just a huge part of Principia's history that would be a shame to just bulldoze over. I can't even imagine doing that. It would be awful.